Hi YouTube, this is your girl Simply Love, and I'm here to do your mid-month reading. Sorry I was late on the readings, but I wasn't feeling really good, okay? Came down with a cold, and some other things came up as well. So please forgive me for that. But I'm here now getting your readings in for you. Um, we're going to start off with Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign for Virgo. For all you Virgos, let's see what's going on with you for mid-month until the end of the month, or however Spirit wants it to be for you, depending on your cycle. Now, this is going to be for cross watchers as well. And remember, the energies can go vice versa. Doesn't, some things may resonate with you that may be about you, but and it could be about your partner or your cross watcher. Okay. Just want to let you know that I'm going to be combining them during the mid-month readings. I don't know if I'm not quite sure if I did, if this was Scorpio or we running into Pisces. So I may have made a mistake on that. I have to go back and check it. But, like I said, whoever's birthday season is, I'm going to do their own separate video. But, when I do the monthlies, everybody will have their separate videos, okay? You're all welcome to please timestamp these too as well. So we're just going to get right into the reading. I want you all to make your comments, and I just want to take time to thank all my fans, all my subscribers that's been here with me since day one, all the newcomers that I've seen coming on. I want to thank you for joining, and I hope you stick around and see what, Spirit has in store for you. Remember, all this is about energies of the Spirit guides and your ancestors. And I've already meditated and asked for them to come around and give me the messages, because I'm just the messenger for them, for what they have in store for you, okay? It's not going to resonate with everyone, remember that, okay? It's just a general reading worldwide. And also remember, this is going to be for male and female. So when it comes to the court cards, which are actual people, it means it could be a male or a female or what have you and whatnot. Okay, so let's get your overall energy here for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the overall energy? I'm going to add your North Node in there as well. Okay, Spirit, thank you for being here, and thank you for your energies that surrounds me to give me the messages, whether seeing it, hearing it, or intuitively. Thank you so much. Okay, Holy Spirit, can you show us the overall energy for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for Virgo? Okay, let's get with it. Okay, this one wants to come out. It's just popping out here. Okay, let's see what this says. For Virgo, shielding. When I see this card, shielding, I'm thinking about, protection. I'm thinking that is some kind of a protection from your guardian angels or someone who passed over, a relative or something, some type of spiritual protection. I feel like maybe you're in this spiritual zone of protecting yourself or shielding yourself, or you're guarding yourself. You could be on guard against someone. Someone could be on guard against you. Like I said, the energies can go vice versa. I'm getting an energy that's telling me that you're being closed off for some reason, and for some reason you're being closed off. That's the biggest thing that I'm hearing. Let's see what else we can pull out here to connect with this card. But there's something about protecting yourself, or someone or something about protecting yourself. It also can mean you hiding out, or just there's something may have took place that where you have to be on guard against something that may be coming towards you, and you're trying to stay guard of it, stay clear of it. There's something you're staying clear of. Okay. Let's see. Bone collector. Okay, so what I'm picking up with this energy for some of you Virgos out there, male or females, you may have something going on with your bones or um, something physical. For some of you, I'm picking up that there's some type of hoarding things or collecting things, and you're guarding them as well, shielding those things, whatever it is that you're collecting or holding on to very tightly, and you're keeping them in a protective mode right now. It's almost you're just thinking about yourself and what you're doing. Let's get into your reading, Virgo. I understand what's going on here, but let's just get some clarity. That was just your overall energy, okay? Let's see what goes along with this. Spirit, can you give us some messages for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for Virgo? What messages you want me to give to them? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, ancestors. And more shuffle there. Yeah, shuffle, and then I'm going to go ahead and get into the reading. Okay, let's see what comes out for Virgo. Male, female, cross watchers as well. Something here, this is your recent, I'm doing a recent past. I'm sorry to tell you that, that I didn't say it. Recent past, there was some type of boredom. Your cups wasn't being fulfilled. There was something that you were probably ignoring or not paying any attention to. Some type of opportunity that was offered to you, and you may have just ignored it or rejected it in your recent past. Something about, or you could have been preoccupied with other things, because there is 3 other cups there. It's something about, it's an emotional card because it's a cup card. So something emotional wasn't being fulfilled, or you weren't happy with. But it seems like someone kept trying to offer you this something, but you wasn't feeling it or something. Okay, with the 3 of Cups here, it could have been some drinking going on, some partying. It could have been you were just in celebratory mode because of something that you may have rejected or not wanting or wasn't feeling anymore. So, once you let that go, maybe you became more happier. It made you more happier or something. And I'm also picking up an energy that whoever this person is, it could have been you, or it could have been someone else doing this as well. Remember, the energies are fluent, so it can go either way. It could have been where you wasn't receiving. It seems like somebody kept offering you cups over and over again, but they weren't never fulfilled. And then here they come with another cup. Again, you're looking like you're contemplating, like, you know what? These 3 cups that you already gave me don't have nothing in it. So why would I accept another cup? It's almost like you was giving somebody chances over and over again, and then all of a sudden you decide to let it go. I feel like something came out where you felt like you were in a third party or a third wheel. This was your past. I don't know how far back it goes. It just depends on the Virgo that we're talking to and if it resonates with you. Yeah, the 6 of Wands comes up. This is an action card, okay? And it's about passion as well. It's about, movement. So I feel like it was a relief to you. I feel like it was a victory for you to let go of something that, maybe was holding tightly to you, or you holding tightly to it, or, wishing that your cups were fulfilled by this person, but it never did. It was always a disappointment. If you see there, this person's looking disappointed and, like stubborn, and just like looking at those cups like, we've been there and done that already, and I'm sick of it. And come to find out, there was another party involved. And I feel like once you released this person, you felt happy. You felt like you were yourself again. You felt victorious, like you won with the six, because that's about, getting attention and things like that. Somebody could have wanted your attention. And let's see what's going on. Okay, we got a bunch that fell here. In your recent past, yeah, somebody kept trying to make an offer, or you were trying to make an offer to someone. You're looking at this coin like, what should I do with this? This is a page, so this is some type of immature energy of an offer, okay? An immature offer, an immature person, someone who is young. It doesn't necessarily mean they have to be young, but pages usually are younger. Or it could be where it's an adult that was acting like a young person or acting young. I feel like now, so I feel like it caused a heartbreak. Whatever happened here about this offer, it caused a serious heartbreak here. I mean, Three of Swords, ouch. That's not a good feeling there. There's three swords here lodged into a heart. Okay. Somebody was really brokenhearted. I feel like, again, for some of you, I feel like there was a person that kept giving empty promises. I felt like maybe this person drank a lot too, and just like hang out with the girls, hang out with the guys, always around people, partying and stuff like that. And I feel like for some of you, was still trying to win this person over, because here's the offering card, and that is your energy, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Unless that other person, if it's them, they may have some earth in their natal chart, and they just kept, giving you these rinky-dink offers, like persuading you with things, okay, material things, or offering, or maybe you wanted to offer them something solid, something tangible, something grounded, something with stability, but you ended up with a heartbreak, okay, with the Three of Swords being there. Now let's look at what's going on now, Virgo. What's going on now? What's going on now? Walking away, okay, leaving some baggage behind. I feel like you left a lot of baggage. I feel like there was a lot of an investment here emotionally. Look, all those cups there. And I just feel like, you end up walking away from whatever this situation was, which is, somebody's baggage, some empty promises, some not cups not being fulfilled. Like even just, just saying, I'm just going to take a chance and I'm just going to go, even though you weren't emotionally fulfilled, even though it may even look good, because the cups aren't turned over or anything like that. But it could have been a very big investment emotionally, or you tried to show your emotions and nothing seemed to happen in your way. So you decided to leave some type of emotional, or you feel that way now, emotional, something you walked away from. Here's the Two of Cups. You walked away, but you walked into another relationship here, another partnership, okay? Which is some type of soulmate. Somebody, you walked away because you wanted your cups to be fulfilled. You wanted to be even here, okay? Some type of soulmate, some type of destiny. Two people that can see eye to eye. They can exchange cups together, okay? I feel that's what you walked away from to fulfill your emotional. You wanted some type of love here, and it looks like you walked away from something and got something else that's fulfilling. And the Seven of Wands is telling me that somebody There could be someone around you. This is an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, or someone with fire in their natal chart, or you could have fire in your natal chart. This could be you. You're fighting off something that just keeps coming at you. Something keeps coming at you, at you, at you, at you. And you're just like study fighting it. Like get, see what they're looking like? Or you're doing this to someone or someone's doing this to you. It's like, it's a constant battle. Somebody just keeps trying to come in. This is going on now. As far as what Spirit is saying for some of you. Trying to think if I could read it another way. And it's causing some type of confusion. There's a lot of cup cards here. But this is somebody who's very delusional, you know, somebody who has a whole lot of options, and they'll dip and dab in any options. You know, this person is like in a fantasy world. Okay, whoever this is, it could be you or someone around you that you may be trying to fight off, because they just keep coming. Look like they're very persistent, but you're just fighting against it. Like, back off, will you? You know, get off of my mountain. You're standing on the mountain. You're standing tall and firm and stern in your action. This is an action oriented card. You're actually, physically trying to get somebody off of your back because they're delusional. They're in some kind of fantasy land, and this person has a lot of options as well. And I feel like you're choosing not to be an option, or this was a person that you had option, that was in a relationship with, and they had other people in their life that they were dealing with, and you're refusing to be an option to them with the Seven of Cups. Or with the Seven of Cups also talks about somebody, being high, or being drinking a lot, overdoing something. And here you are, or they, is like a wounded soldier. I feel like whatever right now is like you're winning. Even though you're a wounded soldier behind this situation, you're still standing anyway. Spirit is trying to say through this energy here, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or you may have it in your natal chart, that you're the winner. You can put all that stuff behind you. Sometimes it's good you went through a lot. You went through a war with someone. Definitely. Look at these two cards here. You went through a war with someone, or could be going through it now for some of you. This doesn't have to represent all of you, but some of you are going through a situation like this. But they're saying persevere on anyway, even though you were wounded. You might have been abused by someone, mentally, physically, emotionally, because we're coming up with all that in the reading: mental, physical, and verbal abuse here with someone, and they just would not stop. Or but you're putting it behind you. Okay, let's see what's coming up for you in the future, or what possibly could be the outcome. Leaving somebody out in the cold, okay? Or somebody leaving you out in the cold, leaving you to fend for yourself. This is your energy, so it may be you leaving someone out in the cold. And then again, it could go either way, because this is your energy, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. That's a cold feeling. It's like you turn very cold, or this is the way you're going to be feeling. This possible outcome is this: you just become very cold towards this person, and you just leave them to fend for themselves because of some infidelity here. You're moving to calmer waters with the six. What is this? I'm sorry. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. What? Sorry, Six of Swords. You're moving to calmer waters. You're leaving this rocky situation, this turbulent. Somebody took you through the ringer of Virgo. And I don't know if they're still trying to do that now, trying to bring you down because you're refusing to deal with them. Maybe you're just being cordial or something like that in a way to where, maybe they came with some kind of apology or trying to offer you something. They're trying to offer you something, but you're still like, no, you broke my heart, or somebody's heart broken over a offer that is being turned away because you're walking away from it. Okay, that could be another scenario. Somebody's trying to offer you something, but you already in a relationship here that you feel comfortable with. But there's somebody being very persistent about, coming back into the picture. We're in the Mercury retrograde, so we're going to hear about this a lot because that's what the Mercury retrograde brings. Some people, suffer their karma, and what they try to do instead of, fixing and healing themselves, they rather jump back, try to use that energy to come back into a relationship that I feel like missed out on. But there's still got a lot of options here. They're still dealing with multiple people. Whoever this person is, they're dealing with multiple people, and it looks like you're fighting against it, or they're fighting. They're coming in or something, or trying to push their way. They're being very persistent, but they are very, very delusional. Very. They're out of their mind. There's something wrong with them. Emotional. They're very over emotional. But and again, they could be alcohol, some type of addiction here. Um, but that the fight that you're putting up, they're saying it's over with. It's done. You put up a good fight. You were wounded in the process, but you still came out a winner anyway, and you let this person go, and you've moved on with the Six of Swords. Or vice versa. It could be the other way around, and you're starting a whole new life again. That's what the world brings, newness, and there's no turning back. When this major arcana card happens, there's no turning back. There's no going back to anything that no longer serves you. It's like a whole new life again. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what's going on. These cards are everywhere. Everywhere. Boy. I'm looking at a Libra, okay? Justice represents Libra. Something's going to be justified, or some kind of karmic situation is balancing things out, because I feel like you got some type of clarity. You're standing strong and firm on your decisions about this person if they're trying to come back in. Yeah, you're ending it for good. It's dead. It's dead. You see all them swords in that person? They look like they dead. It's the end. And I feel like that's what you're trying to tell this person. Some of you may be trying to be too nice, but this person is persistent. They the type of person where, you really have to be firm. And then maybe they'll get it, that it is the end. But it's the ending for you to have your new beginnings in life, because that's what you want. You want a new beginning. You want to be fulfilled in your life. You want joy and you want happiness. So something is not going to, you're moving on from this situation. Here you are, the Hermit. That's you. You putting something to an end. Or somebody put something to an end with you. Some of you could have re-engaged with someone from your past or something. This is just another scenario, right? And they came in offering you stuff, even possibly sex, but that's for very little. But I feel like there was some kind of offer. Somebody knows how to get to you. And they trying really, really hard, okay? But I do see you putting up a fight against this person. This person's trying to come across like they're your soul, or telling you you're their soulmate, telling you a lot of stuff. But here's the death card too. It's like it's the end of this. Is shit is whatever's going on here is the end, and I feel like you're battling to tell this person this. Maybe they called and apologized or text or something like that, got in touch with you. They trying to find out what's going on in your life. And or even if something is going on in your life, they're still persistent about getting with you for some reason. Maybe something deadened and ended in their life. But this is about endings, like not going back to things that no longer serve you, or it could be vice versa. And this is you, you know, having inner peace, having becoming wiser, wisening up. You wised up to a situation and you know it's dead and gone. Maybe, like I said again, maybe some of you slipped up and let this, person, maybe you were just trying to be nice or try to be cordial. Maybe you had a drink with them. Look at this 3 of Cups here. Okay, but that's your recent past or your past. It just depends. But there was something where you had victory over this person because they were making some shady offers here, some immature offer, and it really broke your heart. Okay, because the offer didn't come through the way they said. See, because there's all the baggage right there. All the cups are standing. Those are the promises of, but there was no fulfillment there emotionally. Cups are about your emotions. So it was like, if I can't get what I need and I'm giving all what I got, then there's no need for this to be a relationship. Even though it hurt to have to walk away, most people are crazy about crazy people for some reason. But I feel like this is some type of learning lesson or something somebody had to learn here. You really had to put up a fight with this person. It's almost like they were obsessed, some type of obsession I'm picking up. If this hasn't happened, Virgo, watch out. You need to watch out too. And stay clear, you know, have this new beginning, because if you don't want the new beginning, what you're going to end up doing is getting hurt again. Dirt 10 Swords here by an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And you're going to have to start all over again with this, going within. Why did I do this? Here's the ending here. Now I'm really going to put it to an end. I see that it's just nothing's changed. Everything's still the same. For some of you with that energy, you're becoming the King of Swords. Is like you're cutting something off and somebody off. You're definitely cutting something off here. Okay, somebody who wants to reconnect with you. Somebody who wants to and you're reconnecting with someone and coming clean about it. Let me pull 2 more. This one wanted to come out for some reason. Yeah, there you are again. Like you study mulling things over here. Okay, there's 2 Hermit cards in this deck. Make 2 major arcana, represents the Virgo. Comes out here twice. One is in a darker place and one is in a lighter place. So you went in with the darkness because this one came up first. Like starting to do your inner work, okay? And while you were in a dark place, while you were hurting with this 10 of Swords, backstabbed, betrayed, okay? And then you ended it. You decided this is inner work. After you did your inner work, that's when you moved on, okay? Moved on. Cut everything out that no longer serves you anymore, because that's what the King of Swords does. They really lay the hammer down. They don't play. The King of Swords don't play. And kind of like you rose to the occasion. This is like a wake-up call to me. Kind of like rose up out of the dead. Out of the dead. Out of being to yourself for a long time, or a period of time, just thinking like, what the hell just happened here? What the heck just happened here? And then you go right back into hermit mode again, and still rethinking things, still, getting your power back. Somebody is very toxic here. Somebody was very toxic. And temperance is like you really pulling yourself together here. You know, really balancing out your emotions, your feelings. One more. I don't know, Virgo. You have to hit the comment section. Let me know what's going on, because I feel like somebody really betrayed you here. Um, for some of you in the recent past, there was an offer. It was immature. All they did was play with your emotions and your mind. They were playing mind games as well. You know, dangling whatever little thing they had and offering you things. But look how immature it's a page. Pages are like kids. But I feel like this is an adult, but they act like a kid. I mean, if they can't get their way, it's like my way or the highway. I don't care if I break your heart or not. That's what I'm going to do. That's your recent past. And what's going on now is like you turned your back on this person and, emotionally just left and discovered a new relationship. There's a new relationship here, but I feel like someone's trying to come in between that with the hard as they can. And I feel like you're fighting them off. You're really putting the pressure on them to leave you alone, because they still got options here. They're not to be trusted. They got a lot of options. Whoever this person is, they like to deal with a lot of men or a lot of females. You'll never get what you want out of this person. You can try again if you want to, Virgo, but I just feel like, you're just going to end up being wounded. It's not going to be worth the battle with this person. You did it. They're going to wound. You're wounded here. And look at all those things you had to battle in the background. There's a lot of baggage here. A lot of baggage from someone causing this, and it ended up making you feel left out in the cold, or you just left this person out in the cold. Like, I can't take this no more. I got to find some peace. I got to be where there's calm waters at, not these rough waters. I got to do that. And you see somebody there is like, hiding right there. Starting a whole new beginning in life, okay? Like a second chance with that. Because, two things I'm seeing here. Either you're taking someone back that you used to deal with, but I'm gonna tell you, this is what the ending results is going to be if you do. You might want to start a new beginning with them and their little family or whatever it is, and they're on the down and out. They're like in poverty, and maybe you feel obligated to help, but then you got the thinking cap on here, like, because the hermit thinks a lot and becomes wise. Maybe you wised up and you just put an ending to the whole situation, and you become the boss man, like, no, okay? And this is what you have to do to this type of person. You have to turn into the King of Swords and really, put that sword up and let them see it. I'm not playing with you, okay? I ain't taking you back. I don't care what you say. I done thought it over and over and over and over and over in my head again, and I'm wise now, and I've got my act together emotionally. I had to pull myself together. If it's not that, if you're delving into this again, Virgo, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna have the biggest another disappointment here with somebody trying to, that knows you, maybe know you like nice things or something like that, or make you feel like they got a lot to offer, but it's not. They're just in some kind of poverty, and they want your help. They want you to save them and help them move on the calmer waters while they sit back and do nothing, and you're doing all the work, trying to move it forward, trying to start a new beginning. Okay? But I don't feel like it's a new beginning for some of you. Some of you may try to start it, but this is what's going to end up happening. They're just going to backstab the hell out of you. Really. And you're going to feel almost like you dead. And you're going to really have a lot to think about. Like, why didn't I think about this before? So now it's really dead and gone. It ain't no coming back from it. You're standing in your own power. Like, they can't F with you. All right. You're like, no, I don't want a second chance. I don't want to revive nothing, because I thought about it for a long time and I've gotten wise and I pulled my act together. Hit the comment section if that made sense to some of you, okay? But I'm seeing two different scenarios here. Very much so. I'm also seeing someone, if there's someone that you're dealing with and this other person's dealing with you, maybe you're putting up a fight, but you know, it seems weird. This person is really wacky. Okay, they're really wacky. You might end up losing out on a good relationship, like your soulmate. You may end up doing that if it's that second scenario where you might be tempted to take this person back and leave someone else behind with a broken heart again. That's going to be the end of that, Virgo. And then once you take that step, you're going to be suffering as well, because you're going to lose all the way around. So for some of you, think about that's in that scenario. Some of you, you know, putting up a good fight to get this crazy person out of your life to leave you alone, because they could have just came forth, you know, in a slick kind of way to get their way in the door to see what you're doing, see what's going on, see if you have someone. Matter of fact, they don't even care if you have anyone at all. Okay, Virgo? So hit the comment section. Let me know what's going up, you guys. Like I said, we are in a Mercury retrograde. Things like this is going to happen. There is going to be people that want to come back in your life. It's up to you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just telling you what Spirit is telling me to tell you. You do what you want to do. You make your own choices. But what you lay in that bed, you know what? You're going to have to be the one to suffer the consequences. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, it doesn't matter. Okay? So let me get this together. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Leave your comments, and I'll be back with Capricorn. I'll be back with Capricorn. All right? Talk to you in a few minutes. Hi, and I'm back. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I had to make sure it was running for Capricorn. Welcome, my Capricorns. And I want to take the time out to thank each and every one of you. All of you that have been here since day one with me, hanging in there with me, and all my newcomers that's done come aboard. Really appreciate your likes, shares, and your comments. I read each and every one of them. And I am late running with the readings here. Stuff happens to all of us, okay? Um, you know, I had a real bad cold there. It's getting a lot better. Um, and, you know, I had some other family issues that I had to attend to as well. So thank you for your patience. I really appreciate it. I usually try to be on time to get your guys' readings out. So please just hang in there with me. Stuff happens, you know, to all of us. No different as a reader or anything that. All I am is a messenger for the spirit guides, which I thank them for being here to deliver the messages for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for Capricorn. It is also for cross watchers. Also, keep in mind these are general readings. Take what resonates and leave the rest alone. Also, there when we're talking about the actual people, which are the court cards, it could go it could be, this is for male and female. Remember, it's worldwide, so this could have been happened to you, which I am going to do past, present, and past, present, and future, a possible future outcome for it. Okay, if you feel like you need more information or more clarity, you're welcome to call me. My information is below. Or you can email me, however it is you want to do. I will make sure I get in touch with you and set up a personal private reading for you. So here we go, Spirit. Let's see what is the overall message for the sign of Capricorn. Here we go. This one wanted to come out, sticking right out there. Let me put this up here so I can remember to pause. So I don't have to. um, your card that came out is the acceptance, which is brings on harmony for you, Capricorn. You know, you guys are so stable and so grounded and so intelligent. Okay, and it's this person is in a meditative state, and being in a meditative state like this, it means you accept people, places, and things as the way they are. Okay. And you also, your own surroundings, you accept things that goes on around you. I'm feeling an angelic energy too, someone who may have passed over that is watching over you. um they want you to accept their messages. I feel like they got a message for you. I'm hearing it's a female energy for some of you, for a lot of you. I'm feeling it's a female energy, and she's there to help guide you. They're there with you. You can actually talk to them. Because when we leave here physically, our spiritual and our soul returns to the sun where we come from, okay? Always remember that. Death is our freedom. They call it death. That's what man called it, you know, like make it like a scary thing. But it's not. It's life. It's everlasting. That's why we have to be careful of what we do and our choices here in the physical. Okay, so we have a sad embrace. There's something here that for some of you that you need to accept. It's something that may break your heart or have broken your heart or making you feel lonely at this time, okay? Let's see what else messages we can pull out here. Maybe some of you are missing this person that's passed over, and they're trying to tell you, you know, it's time to be accepted. They're harmony. They're good. They're really good. You know, all the way around. They see you. They know what's going on, and they're trying to send you messages. Okay, could be through your dreams. It could be through someone else in the physical, or it could just be some type of an epiphany, something that goes on around you that's kind of seems kind of strange to you. Okay, here we go with the acceptance card again. There's something, you Capricorns out there, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, male, females, that needs to be accepted. You know, and you're in deep thought about it. Kind of reminds me of this one. Okay, or some kind of deep thought. Something's saddening you right now. Something is it's got you in deep thought about some things, but it's all about you accepting it and being at peace with it, okay? From a spirit guide, as I said, I feel like it's heavily a female energy that's coming through. They just want you to accept the fact of whatever's going on here. Okay. Yeah, we already done one of these. Okay. All right, Capricorn, let's see what's going on with you. Okay, first card up is whatever troubles you went through. Okay, this is your past energy for a lot of you. Some type of Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy here, where you had a lot of battles, a lot of things you had to fight. Because this is a wounded soldier here. You see the band-aid on his head, but he still has that one wand, and they're telling you to persevere. That may be whatever it is, that situation that you may be feeling right now. It's like it may have wounded you, and yes, you went through quite a, but it's those things are behind you now. They're not in front of you. You've defeated them. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you. There's no need to worry, no need to be sad, because you can just persevere on, okay, and just keep it moving. It could have been to some kind of competition. It could be some inner conflict that's going on with you, with some of you, male and female, and cross watchers as well. Somebody could be, watching, see what's going on with you. It could be some kind of competition that's got you worried. You could be in competition with someone, or someone's in competition with you. Remember, the energies can go vice versa. Excuse me, a lot of the cards fell down. I got just 3 of them. And I got these, which is not going to be a part, but the ones that are sitting up kind of is going to tell, wow, you really got a lot to say here, Capricorn. Got a lot to say. A lot. Okay, the recent past, there was somebody who could have been a bit flighty, someone who comes in and out, dodges in and out. They're very charismatic. This could be a male or female, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. If not, somebody could have this in their natal chart and exhibiting this energy of being very flighty, very indecisive. They're very they can come in like and romance the hell out of you. They like to be flashy. They're the flashy type. They're very materialistic, and they can have a bit of an ego. All right. So with the Hermit card here is a sign of a Virgo. It's a major arcana card. It's saying that you took some time out here and you're evaluating this situation. Here we have the High Priestess. You're going to use your intuition after actually go inside. You're like distancing yourself from people right now because you have a lot to think about regarding this situation. And you're turning into the High Priestess where you're going to know all. It's going to be revealed to you. Whatever is hidden is going to come to the light with the High Priestess. High Priestess knows all, you know. So that is something that went on for a lot of you in your recent past. And right now, you're just putting on the brakes. This is your energy. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It's like you're just holding off on putting things on hold. You're looking at that coin there like, I'm not making no moves, you know. I've been in deep thought about some things and I'm not making no moves. I got to focus on, who's going to invest in me the way I'm going to invest in them. Until that situation happens, I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to wait and I'm going to, be patient about it. I need something practical here. Okay. Practical. Okay, so here's the emperor here, okay? An emperor or the empress could be male or female. It's another major arcana card here. So far you have three. So, there's some big energies coming in here for you, Capricorn. So you've taken control back of your life after you thought about some things here. As went inside and really used your emotions to figure things out. The card of being intuitive, okay? Knowing without even having to say anything. You just know because you went inside yourself and done some evaluation here and some heavy thought. So it brought you to be, I'm going to put a hold on this situation and I'm going to take control back of my life. That's what's going on right now. And you're going to gain a lot of strength and courage over this. So some type of patience with yourself, taming the beast within inside of you. That's what the strength card always means. And you're becoming the King of Pentacles. Again, this is your energy. This could be a Virgo, but it could be you or any type of earth sign. This is a heavy earth energy. And you're becoming yourself again. You've got yourself together. You're being very practical, very logical, and very grounded. You have your stuff together here and independent as well. That's what's going on now. You're deciding to go in alone until you're able to take this practicality to somebody's going to be practical towards you. You're resting. You got peace now. You feeling that peace right now because somebody's meditating here. Somebody's getting a lot off their mind. Somebody's taking a break. Somebody is releasing all their worries and fears. Somebody's even not even communicating right now. They're just like, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just, into myself and my own thoughts and pulling myself together. Now, what possible outcome could be is the Three of Pentacles, where you can start a new relationship. That's like something new starting over, starting fresh and new with somebody, collaborating with someone where you're working together and you're going to really put, hard work into it. It's like you're very hard workers, very practical. And this is repetitive things too. It's like you work hard at whatever it is. It's a relationship that's just beginning here and you're going to really put the hard work and effort in. This is your energy. And then the sun comes out. The sun will come out tomorrow. You're just like feeling yourself right now in this sun energy. This is the best card in the reading. You feel happiness, you feel joy, you feel all these things that you were wanting and needing in your life that may have been lacking in your recent past. This night, it could be a night, it could be a male or female. This is someone who rushes in. Okay, they rush in with the truth. um they're very impatient. This type of person can be impatient. Somebody could be rushing into a situation that they feel like is going to be good for them. So they're just going to be like, da 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 da, here I am, because you're feeling so good about it. You're putting the effort, hard work in, or someone else is, for this new beginning of a relationship. You might have a choice between two people, and you done figured out which one you wanted, and you're going for it. You're going for it. Okay, Capricorn, you're going for it. Um, it may be someone that you already been dealing with, okay, for some of you. We are in the Mercury retrograde, so we're going to get a lot of this in the readings. I think we're in the retrograde until the 30th, somewhere around in there, but it'll still be some residue left over into December. But it's just about over. But it's always about somebody wanting to come rekindle things. It's about, refocusing yourself from things that you've been through in the past and what you want to do with your future. Do you want to redo this thing? Is it going to be worth your time? Because I see you're sitting here thinking and contemplating. Is it going to be, you ain't doing nothing right yet, but you're contemplating. Is it going to be worth my time and my effort? Okay? Because I'm going to stand on my own. I'm going to, take control of my own life. I am feeling me. I'm in control. Okay? Because the emperor is always in control, and the emperor also comes across as a father figure too. Could be a marriage as well. And you're gaining your strength and your courage, and you're taming the beast within inside yourself. You're really pulling yourself together here, Capricorn. That's wonderful. You're standing on your own right now. You feeling like, you're taking some time out to just be to yourself. You might even cut off communication, because swords is all about communication, and it's all about, thinking. So you're cutting off communication so you can get a lot of things off of your mind, because that's what showed up as your overall energy. And then this new commitment or something new coming in as a partnership, and I feel like you're going to put a lot of work and effort in, or they will be really working hard at it, diligently, constantly. And then I feel like you'll be happy. Okay, you'll be happy, because whatever is going to take place here is going to take place really, really fast. They're going to come out of nowhere. Okay, and they're going to just want to rekindle things, or you might want to rekindle things. And there's two of these cards in the deck as well. One of them is where you see the people here, and then they don't have any clothes on. Okay, so they're rising to the occasion. They want to make things right for real, for real. Now the other one comes with people that's rising to, wanting some kind of comeback, and they got clothes on, so they're still really hiding something, even though they're in judgment of it. So that's why they put two. There's a lot of two of the same cards, but it's like either they coming clean or they're not coming clean. Okay, but this seems like somebody's coming clean. If it's somebody coming back, wanting to redo this situation, want to, reunite and make it right. This person wants to make it right. That's why they're rushing in. Seems like it's going to make you happy. They're going to show you how much they, want to put the work in, rather than, this, you were going through some type of competition or battle with this person back and forth. Somebody being flighty, they're in one minute and out the next, and then leave you not knowing what's going on. But I really feel like, whether it be someone new, or whether it just be someone that you've already been in a relationship or a marriage with, that there's some type of reconsideration here, up for it, up for reconciliation. That's what I'm feeling, Capricorn, for you, from now to the end of the month during this retrograde. It's all about things coming back around. Lessons that we've learned. Have we learned the lessons? Do we have to repeat this over and over and over again until we get it right? Do we? You know, for you who want, your own personal private reading, this is just general and it's just a possibility of what the outcome can be. But, every situation is different. That's why we say don't move on, the situations, don't make major changes because of it, because we're not speaking to, some of it may resonate, but that does, the whole story is not your personal story. You need a personal private reading for that. And you're welcome to, look at the information below and contact me. I'll be glad to set up a personal private reading with you. If this resonates, hit the comment section and let me know what's going on. And I'll be right back with the sign of, what are we doing? Did I put up Capricorn? I hope I put up Capricorn. No. We'll be back with Taurus, okay? Taurus will be up next, okay? So I'll be right back. Let me get my cards and stuff together. Let me meditate for a few minutes. Be right back, y'all. Love you, Capricorns. Okay, YouTube, I'm back and I've done my meditation for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign for Taurus. Let's see what's going on with you guys during this Mercury retrograde. I know it can be a tough one sometimes, but once you study it and understand it, you'll know how to work with those energies. That's all we're bringing in here. That's all tarot is about, is energies, okay? Energies can be manipulated. They're very fluid. So these are general reading to the public, so it may or may not resonate with you. I hope it does. I'm going to do the best with spirit and asking them to give me as many messages as I can for this mid-month. It's just mid-month, so that's why I am on mid-month, as I explained on a lot of my videos, that I will be combining them. Now, I did Aquarius and I made a mistake and hit the finish recording instead of pausing it. So Aquarius, you'll have your own video by yourself, okay? I just forgot to pause the video. And I'm just not going to waste a whole lot of time being at this mid-month to try to combine it. So Aquarius is be by themselves, Scorpio be that by themselves, and the rest will be all together. If you would please timestamp, I am going to pick a couple of people to do a free reading with. To show my generosity. Now, it can't be everyone, okay, because I do have readings scheduled and I have other things going on as well with my cards having to be shipped out and stay on top of that so people don't get mad. People get mad you don't ship out their stuff now. And I have other sites that I am attached to that I get readings in with too. Okay, so we're going to start your reading off with Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for Taurus. Holy Spirit, thank you for coming in with the messages, with our guiding angels and our ancestors to give us the messages that to me to relay to whoever it is that you want to come to my channel to hear. I'm just the messenger, you guys. But I'm a regular person just like you and anybody else. I go through regular stuff too, okay? But this was my calling, and that's what I'm going to do, okay? So what we have here for Taurus is the awakening. There's something that you need to see, or you're coming to an awakening, because this person does have their third eye open. When you have your third eye open, it's like you're engaging in spirituality. You're seeing things from a spiritual level, rather, it's like a 5D level, because, you also notice there's a star on top of the third eye as well. So this is a spiritual awakening. You're going through some type of transformation. I'm also hearing something about, for some of you out there, if this resonates, just let me know in the comment. I love reading you guys' comments, and I always, respond with a love heart most of the time, because there's so many so many of them. And sometimes I do reply to some that I feel like may need a little bit of something to be said to them. And I really appreciate it. And I appreciate all my newcomers that's on board here, and I thank you all who've been with me since day one. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm a little late because I've been sick, okay, with the cold. The weather's changing. I'm sure quite a few are like that. When I'm like that, I can't do anything. So I'm feeling a whole lot better, and I'm ready to get it on with you guys' readings. So I feel what I'm trying to say, what I heard here was that some of you are an ascendant of the Egyptian, like you're ascendant of Egyptian, like your ancestors and things come from an Egyptian background, where there was a lot of spirituality at that time. You know, they relied on the moon, the stars, the sun to guide them. They didn't use calendars and maps, and you know, when they went somewhere, they didn't use compasses. They just followed the stars. See, they used the universe where we come from. That's the natural order of life. And I feel like that energy is for a lot of you Tauruses is coming in on you. And there's also an awakening about a situation that's going on about you. It's like awakening you up. It's like you see it. You see it and you can feel it as well. Okay, another card that came out was coming to life. See, this awakening is going to bring you to another level. It's like going to take you to the fifth dimension, because that's where we are right now. There's still people on the third dimensional level, which is an illusion, you know, still in that Piscean energy of illusions, delusions, distractions, things like that. But in the age of Aquarius is on the fifth dimension. So they're here for to communicate and bring on change in the world. Okay, and you may be that type of person as well. Some type of change could be happening in your love life or coming up in your love life. um, something's getting ready to be revealed to a lot of you Tauruses. Okay, something's going to awaken you. You're going to see it with your third eye very, very clearly, and it's going to bring on some type of awakening, a change, just like this says, an awakening. This basically the same thing, but you know, after you have to see it first spiritually, and then you're going to take action, and it's going to change some parts of your life. It's going to bring something new. It's going to have you thinking about it. Okay, it's really going to have you thinking about it when this awakening hits. You know, it's going to have you deep in thought. All right, but you are safe. You're going to be safe because it's going to allow you to, you know, do what you need to do once once it comes to awareness of you, whatever this is. Okay, so let's see here. Let me get you another card here and see what goes with this. It's all about, you know, rebirth and things like that. Some of you are on a spiritual journey. You're looking for something different. You're looking for change in your life. You're tired of the same old, same old. Okay. All right, here we go. You have the retreat. Yeah, you're doing a lot of inner work. You know, I feel like a lot of you are, you know, just off to yourself, and you're like thinking over a lot of things, thinking about, I feel like you're being around like some nature a lot. I'm hearing spirit saying nature with trees, birds, water, like sitting by the water path. It's just like a lot of, you're just doing a lot of thinking and a lot of regrouping here in your life, Taurus, for some reason. Only you guys understand that. I'm just giving the messages. So now let's get into your love reading and see what's going on there. I'm going to do a little of your past, your present, and what a possible outcome could be. And remember, don't take these readings like it's you. Some things may resonate to you because this is just a general reading. Okay, that's all it is. It's not a personal reading. You are able to get a personal reading if you like from me. Just look below. All my information is there, how you can contact me. Excuse me with that. It's just automatic because of a cold and stuff. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Let me just shuffle a few times. 1, 2, 3. Turn this down a bit. Sorry about that. I hope that wasn't too distracting. I didn't know it was that loud. Okay. All right. What I'm picking up here, you know, the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is someone who is very stable, very grounded. Somebody who has their stuff together pretty much. Just look at them. This could be male or female. Some of you may have Earth in your natal chart. Your cross watcher may be watching it. It may be them. It also can be, I just feel like, you know, you're on a journey for yourself in order so you can be this king, you know, very grounded on an earth energy where it's something solid in your life that's going on. That's why I think you're going through this awakening and this awareness, this transformation. It could be due to a relationship or a partnership with someone with the Three of Pentacles. Again, some of you may be dealing with earth signs, okay? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Maybe you separated or somebody separated their self from you, okay? Yeah, definitely. Somebody's crying over spilt milk, okay? You know, even though the two cups are still standing in the background, you know, which represents hope of a fulfillment of happiness and joy with someone, but somebody's too focused on those cups that are spilled. I mean, what's done is done. Get it out, cry it out. Whether it's you or someone else or a cross watcher seeing what you're doing or what your action is, this could be you or someone else that may be hurt by this situation. That may be the awakening. You may find out this also may could represent a third party involved, and this may just very much crush you, you know, emotionally, and have you, you know, really up in your feelings about it. Or it could be the other way around. Just remember that. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with that energy, or you just exude in that energy, or it could be in your natal chart. But there is a sense of sadness, okay? But I do feel like you guys are going to get it together. The bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups, okay? And that's about, you know, self-love. It's about abundance. It's about joy. It's about happiness emotionally. So I feel like that is coming. You know, we all have these times, okay? We all have these times. But Spirit likes to reach out and let people know that those times don't last forever. It only lasts that way if you want to stay stuck in it. Okay? Turn around and look at what's really coming towards you. You know? It's fulfillment. It's love. It's a spiritual connection between you and another person. So that's why you're going to turn into the Magician. Major Arcana card, okay? Something major. This is a major energy here going on. This means you have all the aces that's in the deck. The Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, which is coins, the Ace of Swords, and what else is the Ace of Wands, which is the fire signs. So you're going to take all those energies. They're laying it on the table for you. You can make it happen. You can make whatever you want happen in your life. You can manifest. This is the manifester here, the big manifester. If you think about it and you can bring it about, you can call on it and it will come. And something, you know, is going to transform you after you get over this sadness or whatever happened here between two. Could have even been a marriage. Okay, I'm hearing that too. It's a life-changing event for you. It's going to turn your whole life around for the better. For the better, okay? Two major arcana cards sitting here together, very strong. You know, again, there's something that you need to see, okay? There's something that the moon is trying to tell you. This is like a warning, okay? You know, something is hidden. There's something, and it's like you can feel it because this is a card of like Scorpio or a Cancer, something like that, or a Pisces too, but more or less a Scorpion. Some of you may be dealing with Scorpion, but this talks about, you know, the moon energy, which reflects on the water. It can reflect something that's really not. So it's trying to warn you. There's some type of warning here, or it could also mean your intuition, and that came along with, you know, you. This is like the Magician. Did you have that? But it's showing me that now. So So to me, this is like you having an awakening. You seeing something. It's like with your third eye, though, with your intuition. This is all about intuition as well. It's like you know something's going on. You can feel it, and you can see it with your third eye. You know, through your ancestors, they're showing you something. And with this, it's going to give you something to think about. Okay, once you being aware of it. You know, thinking and retreating. You're actually going to leave a situation and think about some things after, you know, whatever's coming out here, whatever your intuition is telling you. Always go by your intuition. When you feel something strongly, that's what it is. I'm seeing some deception here for some of you. Um, It's about the lovers, okay? It's about making a choice. After you go through this awakening and seeing this thing or this relationship for what it is, I feel like you're going to make a choice. You could be dealing with a Gemini, okay? I just feel like a choice is going to be made. It may even be just yourself looking at yourself saying, I deserve love. I deserve a solid connection here. And I'm going to give myself that with the Lover's card. It could be where you just may meet someone else or someone new coming into your life. See, starting all over again with the Fool card. This energy is happening now. This is what you some resistance. I hope I said that right. From the past, some things that's been going on in the past. Could be your recent past. Could have been 5 years, 10 years. It just depends on who we're talking to. It's worldwide here, so it's hard to break that down. So you're just going to start a new venture. You know, the Fool is just like a baby again. It's like, I don't care. You know, I know this cliff is here, but I'm just going to take the chance and jump off. And where I land, so be it. As long as I can start over new, fresh, you know, a new journey, you know, a new way of life for you. See, all is not bad. All is not bad. I feel like he was in competition, or somebody had or lots of fights or something. Yeah, here's the Two of Swords. Again, this Two of Swords in this reading to me, um, speaking intuitively about what I'm hearing or seeing, is like someone getting some kind of, where I'm going back to where I feel like, you know, you're Egyptian for some of you, ancestors and things who always went by spirit, had spiritual things. They didn't have to see it. They already knew it through their third eye. This is what I'm picking up. You're picking up that energy from your ancestors. Okay, and they're giving you this communications like, okay, I'm a blindfold myself, and I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna make this head over heart decision, but it's gonna take me a minute. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to use these swords, and I'm going to grab the communication that's coming from another a source, which is spirit. Okay, that's what's going on there. Definitely a decision that's being made. And here's the Page of Cups. Okay, this is talking about a young person or somebody who acts young, coming along with some type of offer. But that offer, you know, looking at what's in it. This is little bitty fish here. Somebody is like offering something that's not what you really expected, or had offered you something that's you're not expecting. This is something that could be going on right now, because we're talking about the now. The other part was like part of the past. But somebody sees you wanting to take a leap of faith and just start all over again and go on a new journey. And you're doing this yourself. A head over heart decision you have to make about a love offer. And I feel like you're going to keep to yourself. Okay? That's what I'm feeling with the Four of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. And we are talking about Taurus, so that is you. I just feel like you're just going to hold tight and, you know, sit still and, you know, do what you feel like you're going to do. Like take it and observe, you know, they're also observing what's around them. Okay. But they're holding tightly to themselves, holding back from this offer here. This is the possible, you know, outcome is someone, you know, you end up holding back. That is your energy. I feel like you're going to start a new beginning. That's what I feel like you're going to do. For some of you out there, this relates to. I feel like there's just going to be a new start. It's going to be very passionate, driven. It's going to be new because aces are about newness, new beginnings, very passionate beginnings. Um, Spirit, what other messages you have for the sun, moon, rising, Venus sign for Taurus during this Mercury retrograde? I feel like somebody may want to try to combat, which it is with that offer there. But I feel like you're looking at things from a different point of view. If you look at this person, even though they're hanging upside down, they're comfortable. They want to be this way because they're saying, if I turn a situation around and look at it differently than what I have been in the past, I feel like I'm going to have an epiphany. Because if you can see, there is a white light or like a yellowish glow on their head. Somebody's got an epiphany about a situation. Somebody's got a clue and they're looking at it a whole new perspective. And with this King or Queen of Swords, remember I told you this could be male or female. This is someone who is very intelligent. They think things through a lot before they make a decision. The sword is up because, you know, decision can go either way. It depends on what the King or Queen of this male or female is going to make a decision about. They're almost like the judgment card. They do judgment calls. You know, they do listen out and hear people out, like, you know, that's why they got their hand extended. I'm willing to listen, I'm willing to try to understand, but I'm going to come to my own conclusion with my sword up. Either I'm going to, you know, accept whatever it is that you had to offer, or I'm just going to take my sword and cut it off. Somebody may be very well wanting to cut something off, but actually willing to listen, being very mature, very methodical. This could be a person who actually turned cold, okay? Turned cold towards the situation. They may accept it, okay? They may accept some type of offer. Somebody may, you know, either it could go either way. They may look at a situation that happened here that really caused some sadness, and somebody had to, you know, really go inside themselves and think about something, hold off on some things and observe what's going on around them. But here's the new beginning with the ace. It could be a new beginning and a new start with a person that you already know, or it could be for some of you, you're starting something new with someone else, and it's going to bring you the 10 of Cups. It's going to bring you that happiness, that joy, your cups fulfilled, the children, the home, the house, however it may be. That's what's coming up for some of you in your near future. It's your possible outcome for some. Yeah, you've got pulled yourself together here with Temperance. Temperance is all about balance. It's all about, you know, stable. It's all about pull your emotions together, knowing how to conduct yourself, testing the water. See how she got her foot, you know, in the water and one foot off. So they're grounded and, you know, and balancing a situation out, okay, that is emotional. Let's see if I got anything else. Anything else we want to say to Taurus? Yeah, I feel like you might be sneaking away from somebody who may be a little deceptive. Somebody who may want their cake and eat it too. Okay? Somebody who could be just a little sneaky, a little conniving with their thoughts. Okay? They may be thinking about someone from the past because there's two swords there, as they're sneaking away with their thoughts of somebody else that they have too. You know, that's how I look at that card. But the card is yellow. Okay, and most of the decks is dark because it is about secrecy, it's about sneakiness, and it's about some type of deception in their mind, in someone's mind. They may be just actually playing that out in their head of what somebody wants to do. Okay, I feel like somebody's going to end up, you know, just wanting to be single and, you know, think about the stability, stabilizing yourself. This is your energy, Taurus. You know, looking at that coin like, you know what, if I can be stable by myself and I can make things, I need to have someone around me. I'd rather be by myself than you know, with somebody who is sneaky and underhanded and deceptive and not trustworthy, and just focus on my stability and what's going on around me and keeping my camp in check. And offer this coin to somebody of the same value system. Yeah, you're going to have some celebrations here, definitely. You know, you're going to celebrate yourself, Taurus. Okay? You're going to celebrate you taming the inner beast inside yourself, you being patient, you having courage enough to do what you need to do. Whatever that beast inside of you, you're taming yourself, okay? That's the ending card there for the reading for you, Taurus. Like I said, this is not in stone. Don't make any major changes because this is like a worldwide general reading. That's all it is, okay? For some of you, you may relate to some of these messages. And if you feel like you need some clarity in your life, you know, you're welcome to look below, get the information, and contact me. I'll be able to help you. That's no problem. That's what I'm here for, and I enjoy doing it. So for all you Tauruses, you have a wonderful rest of your November moving into December. Okay, and I will talk to you in December. Hopefully, I'll be on time, y'all. Okay, take care. Bye bye.